And then he told me I had to delete my video or I would die. I'm the guy who made the Pegasus Museum video yesterday, and I'm also the guy that removed the Pegasus Museum video yesterday. And my mom would die, my girlfriend would die, my son would die. Sweater, and we believe this is in, and we're 99% sure we know exactly where it is. Hey guys, right here is the actual purchase of the building where the kill room is located, and he's wearing a Comet ping pong sweater, and we believe this is in what is called the kill room. And you're going to notice the same exact thing, the cinder block on top, the red, the black, and the split. And we're going to put these side by side and let you look at it for yourself. So guys, there you have it. We found the kill room. This is very exciting right now, but we have a lot more stuff we're going to be looking into. So Castellum Achilles LLC. It was formed by James Alefantis, Northwest. This is actually in Washington, D.C. in the Columbia Heights neighborhood. So guys, this is the work permits to build this kill room. So guys, this is an aerial map of Pegasus. We're going to take a Google Earth view of it. This is another street view. So Pegasus is right around here. It's right behind this row of buildings right here. So it's completely blocked by this entire row of buildings. You cannot see it. But guys, I want to bring your attention to right here. Guys, this is the street view from the alley of the back of Pegasus. This is another street view. So guys, I want y'all to look at this door. When we go to the next one, you can see this door. When we zoom in, kids, and it looks like an arrow is pointing underground. There's no windows on the first floor level. Again, no windows. And it talks about the kill room here, the back view of Pegasus, and then they drew out this this diagram showing you where everything's at based on this photo. So right here they have the door, which is right here. And then the photo is showing these trenches right here. So this building lines up exactly with what this is. But guys, this is huge. So really dig into this. Give me everything you can find before they delete everything. They've already started deleting certain things. I had to delete my video or I would die. And my mom would die, my girlfriend would die, my son would die. And then he would sue me, my dead body. So at that point I was pretty scared, and I was like, alright, I'll delete the video. Video yesterday, and I'm also the guy that removed the Pegasus Museum video yesterday. And my mom would die, my girlfriend would die, my son would die. Right here, we've been working on trying to find the kill room and where it is, and we're 99% sure we know exactly where it is. Hey guys, right here is the actual purchase of the building where the kill room is located, and he's wearing a Comet ping pong sweater, and we believe this is in what is called the kill room.
you think stuff like Pizzagate, like when they had that guy come in and fire off that shot, I felt like that was a great way to put a halt to all the looking into the Podesta emails.
What that was.
Because then all of a sudden it's a kook thing. Now it's a crazy person and a dangerous person because he's got a gun. You're causing dangerous people to take their guns.
Just like with the vaccines, it's like they always have to make it dangerous, right?
Yeah.
It's dangerous to say that this might have side effects, right?
Because if you read those emails,
exactly right.
Those emails are bananas.
They're not explained.
They're talking about young kids who are going to be coming to a party to have fun. They're talking about
in the
pizza
pool,
and
they
hot
will be
dogs.
there for sure. $65,000 worth of hot dogs flown from Chicago for a White House party.
The whole thing is like very weird.
Did you ever see the archived Instagram posts from James Alefantis' Instagram?
No,
because that's a dark place. So there's so many layers to Pizzagate that they tried to cover up intentionally for very good reason.
Well, how about the logos?
Well, the thing is, I avoid, in the way I've talked about it, I've avoided all the symbols and logos and even some of the pizza stuff because I think there's so much more ripe, clear evidence that is way more powerful. And James Alefantis' Instagram account is a great example where...
Can you find it online?
So you cannot find it on Instagram anymore. It's only been archived onto other sites, which is kind of sketchy because it's like, how do I know you're not adding photos and stuff? So you kind of have to dig and dig and dig and cross-reference over and over and over to make sure that you're getting sort of like
and the split, and we're going to put these side by side and let you look at it for yourself. So guys, there you have it. We found the kill room.
One of the most powerful people in Washington. Yes, we're talking about a pizza parlor owner. Now let's talk facts here. There is no solid evidence that Comet Ping Pong Pizza is being used to run a child sex trafficking ring. Pong, owned by Alefantis, is the place where a number of performance artists perform regularly, by pedophiles to express their preference in children. Very strange connections between Comet Ping Pong Pizza. Clearly you can see that unclassified FBI document. That document, according to the FBI, contains commonly used symbols by pedophiles to express their preference in children. I want you to see these images here. These are the images. Notice this one on the end, the triangle. That image signifies something called boy love. The pizza place next door to Comet Ping Pong Pizza, Besta Pizza, well, this was their logo until only a few weeks ago. Clearly you can see that the Besta logo actually contains the same image, I'm going to show you again, as that boy lover image. Interestingly, after Pizzagate investigators pointed this out, Besta Pizza changed their logo, and there it is now. They removed the triangle. Also, Comet Ping Pong, owned by Alefantis, is the place where a number of performance artists perform regularly. Two of the groups that perform there, who you can see advertised, by the way, on this Comet Ping Pong poster, include a group called Heavy Breathing and another group called Sex Stains. Well, if you check out the YouTube videos by these bands, Heavy Breathing has songs that do joke about pedophilia, and the band Sex Stains has a video that includes, and you see it right there, that same boy lover symbol. It's nearly identical to the one that the FBI does say is a pedophile code symbol for boy love. As I said, there are some strange things there. As for the owner of the pizza place, James Alefantis, well, he was one time in a relationship with David Brock, who ran Media Matters for America. Well, since Pizzagate began to blow up online, he has made his Instagram profile, Jimmy Comet, private. But an archive search of Instagram reveals a number of strange photographs and words with strange and disturbing images associated with them. Look, to the point where we can't show you those pictures. We're not even going to describe them to you because some viewers would find it too disturbing to share on TV. Now let's talk about the Podesta brothers, because remember, it was John Podesta's email that was hacked. In those leaked Podesta emails, John Podesta talks about his close relationship with Dennis Hastert, the former Speaker of the House, who was recently sentenced to 15 months in prison for abusing boys years ago. He was referred to by the judge as a serial child molester. According to the Washington Post, visitors to Tony Podesta's home in Falls Church got an eyeful when they walked into a bedroom at the Podesta residence hung with multiple color pictures by Katie Grannon, a photographer known for documentary-style pictures of naked teenagers in their parents' suburban homes. And to be clear, that just begins to scratch the surface of how strange some of this stuff is. And bear in mind, we can't get into a lot of the real details of it because of the limits on broadcasting this on television. But it is some very strange stuff. Now keep in mind, again, there is no proof here that there is a child sex ring being operated out of a DC pizza parlor. Investigators have already proven there's nothing to the story, right? Well, actually, no. And that's what you need to know. For all that is here, there has not been one single public investigation of any of this. Not from local police, not from the FBI, no one. And that has to be the big question. Not for Podesta or for pizza parlor owners, but for law enforcement. Based on what may be or may not be here, the big question is, why hasn't any investigation taken place? That's Reality Check. Let's talk about it on Twitter.
Tell me about Joe and your relationship with Joe, and what do I need to know? Like, what's the thing about the ice cream? He loves ice cream. Tell me about that.
Well, listen, ice cream is big. Pasta with red sauce, he can go deep on that. He really does like those aviator glasses.
Tell me about...
like a consent to be able to be alright. John Podesta is a pedophile, and that man is a hemophile. I find all these creeps so vile, cause of the lines they cross to defile. It's just no excuse. Under 18, it's abuse. More with like a consent.